Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Debasing from the Dollar. This is Debasement Dad. Episode 8. I am still debasing. That is the purpose of this video. Based on the thumbnail that you saw, you could see I made a transaction today. Added another 40 plus ounces to the stack. For the first time ever, I've also added some 90% silver to my stack. I didn't have any until today. I talked to my local bullion guy. We worked out a number, and that number changed based on the price action that happened today. So let's talk about it. Let's stack some 90%. There's a 64 half. 64 half. We'll just 64 half. Here we go. Gotta love the 64 half dollars. So they all are? Nice. All those half dollars are 64. All right. So I got what? 7 half dollars? We'll take that. Beautiful. So I bought 90% just purely based on face value and weight, just to have as barter chips, etc. In the event the market goes haywire, that is what most stackers will buy 90% for. There is no real, you'd rather do trade-ins on, your 1 ounce sovereigns or your 1 ounce eagles or whatever, or even 10 ounce bars. Made a deal with my bullion guy last night, and I was, the thud of that just sounds so good. Made a deal with my bullion guy last night. When prices were $85 an ounce, I got him to come down to 80 an ounce for each piece overall. And then the prices absolutely tanked today. I was not going to back out on my deal, but I messaged him. I said, "Hey, listen, it went down so far. Can we meet in the middle somewhere?" And he goes, "Yeah, let's meet in the middle. Let's look at noon Eastern, and we'll go from there." And he drove over, and we made ourselves a deal. So I picked up 20 Silver Eagles. So I'll lay some of those out here for you in the video. Oh, the clinking just sounds so good. Just listen. Oh, that's great. Love it. Based on the $80 price point we talked about and the 76 we settled upon, I was spending $3,600 regardless. So you'll see $3,600 in the video. I was able to add 2 maples to the mix. So yeah, I added 2 maples for the same price that I was already going to spend anyways. My wife likes the maples, so there is that. We'll stack those up. We'll add some 90% quarters. That's what? 64, 64, 51, 54. So at the time of this video, the chart is currently $72.32 a piece. People are panicking. I am not. As a matter of fact, I have bought more. The thumbnail says I bought more. And yeah, I am still buying when I can without sinking the ship. So I put down 2 mortgage payments today on more silver, 1954, 1953. My bullion guy has agreed to come on a short and a longer video like this in the future to just discuss things in the market, get a real update from somebody in the game, on the streets, etc. We'll stack some more eagles here just for the fun of it. 4 more eagles. The clinking is such a beautiful sound. That nice thud. Oh, that's such a good sound. So yeah, I bought $3,600 worth of silver today. I did not dollar cost average in. I just went full bore into it. I still believe over the long run, even with this price pullback, price correction, price manipulation from the COMEX and LBMA, I still believe that this is the beginning of something big. I think they're trying to shake weak hands to get silver at a lower price to cover their short positions. I think we're looking at a longer term play here. China is going to do their export ban in the beginning of 1944. That's a World War II. That's a World War II silver coin. That's beautiful. For all its glory. So I do think overall we are looking at a pullback and a correction. I am not worried about it. Looks like platinum and palladium, gold have all taken decent hits today. Silver's taken a pretty good hit from a percentage point. but it is not the biggest drop on the block. The stock market was down last I looked. Crypto was up, then down. So it kind of looks like a general pullback, kind of like a year-end uncertainty type pullback in multiple markets. We're here for a dime. That's a 64 dime. That's a 60. That's a 62 dime. That's worn. That's interesting. We'll have to take that for what it's worth. 53 dime. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, I bought some 90% for the first time ever. We don't script our videos. I don't like doing that. My son and we just kind of off the cuff make our shorts, and then that is such a beautiful thing. So where do I see things going? Currently, I'm looking at AppMex right now as we speak, and the Eagles are currently going for random years for 84.16. That is if you buy 1,500 of them at one time. If you are paying by check, it's 86 for 1 to 19, or if you're paying by PayPal or credit card, is $89. So you're still looking for basically the most convenient method to pay. You're looking at basically $90 an Eagle, with spot being 72. That's an $18 premium per thing. My guy got these to me for 76 a piece today, so I got 20 of these at 76. So not totally heartbroken about that. Average that end of where I'm at. I'm still feeling good about that overall. My wife's favorite coin is the maple. So to be able to pick up a couple more maples that he bought this morning and then turned around and moved to me, I'm not heartbroken about that. Try and keep this short, sweet to the 8-minute point. Cover what I covered. I'm not worried. I put down $3,600 today on it. And if it goes down, my next buy is I'm going to buy more silver for the same amount of money. I personally do not trust the dollar just in my short lifetime, being here a mere 33 years, of which 18 of it was inside of a house somebody else controlled, 15 of it outside that I was responsible for. I've seen the dollar buy less and less and less. That makes me nervous for my kids. So yeah, we are continuing to buy. I will continue to buy. That was my last 2 10-ounce bars from my bullion guy. I called my other local store that I normally deal with. They still don't have 10-ounce bars. The other one does, but his premium is a couple dollars over spot. Got to make his bank. I get it. I got mine for slightly over spot today too, but it was less than what I agreed to pay for 18 hours ago. So I'm not heartbroken there. Anyways, guys, this is a quick update on the channel. I have not stopped making these types of videos, just the shorts. I was gone this weekend. My kid and I decided to make shorts while panning and keep updates flowing. Anyways, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what's happening in your area locally to you. Give me an idea of where you're at locally. Give me an idea. Hey, we're in this area and this is what our stores are seeing. I'm just curious. This is mid-Michigan. That's all I'm going to say there for operational security. And yeah, this officially hits another milestone that I wanted to hit. I was trying to shoot for 400 ounces in 6 months. The stack has grown to over 400 ounces, not including the 90%. Then 90% just adds a little bit more weight to the mix, but I'm not going to count the 90% towards my stack weight. I'm going to leave that strictly as emergency money in the event that bartering happens to become a thing in the future, and I'm hedging a bet there. I will continue stacking the Eagles as long as I can at the prices I can get them at. I now have to go get more 10-ounce bars to continue to maintain my 1 to 10 ratio that I've talked about in other earlier videos. Anyways, guys, leave a like, share the video. Like I said, I'm not panicking. If anything, I bought more on the dip. So, buy the dip in quotes. Buy the dip. So that is what I did. And I will continue doing so. I'm going to continue building this stack, adding to this stack, and grabbing it while we can. I don't think we're done yet. I think 2026 is going to be wild, especially as we realize the shortfall in mining versus use and the hoarding from China and India. I think the United States with AI data centers and, just look at the price of other things. The price of RAM on computers is skyrocketing. The other markets are down today, so I don't think overall it's a manipulation move on market. I think that's part of it. The Amex or the AppMex pricing was wild, and then I think the COMEX and the LBMA with their paper contracts trying to force the market down to cover shorts is part of it. I also think, after talking to my bullion guy today, he's talking about people just taking profits and getting some cash to cover bills, end of year expenses, etc. The last thing I will say is I talked to a second coin shop local to me and my bullion guy today. They had both of them had a trade, and it was gold down to silver, not silver into gold. The GSR going in the right direction for getting into gold. It was getting out of gold and into silver for the ounces and for the weight gain. I don't know if that person just knew what they were doing or if they simply just wanted some silver in their position, but that is a live action, what I'm hearing on the streets. This is 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 29th, 2025. We are seeing some movement still, and I am still committed to buying. I just want, this market pullback. It was a buying opportunity, so I bought more. So, anyways, leave me a like, some comments. Let's subscribe. Let's keep growing, and comment on what you think is happening, what you guys feel, what your plans are. Are you buying more? Are you just staying put, watching the market? Personally, for me, every ounce I can grab, regardless of price, is an extra ounce that somebody else cannot grab for when the inevitable shortage does come full circle. That is just my opinion. I am not a financial advisor. Please do not hold my feet to the fire on that. I've got bills to pay. I've got kids to feed. So I'm just doing what I can for my family. And I think stacking silver for their position after I'm gone is the ideal solution for them. So, anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Debasement Dad, out.